Yes! Worship me! Worship your Lord and Savior, the great Gonzales! For he has returned, and he has claimed what is rightfully his, and smited the scrub known as Rock Hawk. Yes! Bask in my glory, for all of my footsteps will make gold. Okay, that's enough of that bullshit. Anyway, welcome to part 53, and I was just celebrating my victory over Rock Hawk in the last part, and now we're going to be going over to not Rogueport, but Petalburg. We'll be going to Rogueport soon, but first I gotta get some money to buy a jamming jelly, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Off screen, I bought a bunch of sleepy sheep, and if you remember in one of the Trouble Center missions, well, the very, very first Trouble Center missions, you will end up getting 10 coins for selling sleepy sheep, which originally cost 8. That's not that bad of a deal. Granted, you can also make shroom cakes and sell those for like 20 coins. There's ways of making money in this game. Just by buying mushrooms and buying a lot of cake mix will pretty much have you set straight. The difference is the 6 piantas is basically that's right, 6 piantas actually is about 24 coins, so no, more like 18 coins. But yeah, you're basically getting back what you earn. But here with the sleepy sheep, you aren't. You're actually getting a 2 coin profit off of that. So yeah, let's go over to the pedestal of... Well, just go to the pedestal. I almost called it the pedestal of time for a second there. Because once we go there, we're not coming back. Oh, and by the way, I happen to make it a point to buy jam and jellies and an ultra shroom, and actually made a lot of cuisines that will help me out in this place. Because I'm going to tell you, this is by far the hardest area in the game. Even though the Twilight Trail was one of the harder ones, this one is the hardest one. Granted, the enemies don't hit as hard as Amazy Daisies, but yeah, you'll be getting a lot of experience points from here. I'm gonna tell you right now, when I played this game for the 5th time, I came in at level 19. By the time I left, you remember that one file I had? That is what happens when I came to that place at level 19. I ended up at level 25 by the end of the game. Anyway, we open the 1,000-year door. And we are going to go to the Shadow Realm. Yep. We're going to the Shadow Realm, and we haven't even done a Shadow Duel yet. So, let's go there and save Peach. I do have one thing to point out, however. Pay attention to Frankly's sprite. Pay very close attention. Oh, and by the way, if you happen to go into Frankly's house, he's not there. So the game tries to make it as subtle as humanly possible, but that person right there is not Professor Frankly. You'll find out soon enough. I mean, after 2 chapters of running into imposters, I think you kind of venture a guess at what I'm alluding to. Anyway, let's start Chapter 8, The 1,000-Year Door. And yeah, I want to point out something. This place has by far the creepiest rendition of the Super Mario 2 underground theme. You probably won't be able to hear it, but as soon as we start this stage, you will.
Oh, yeah.
as you can hear. And the music gets more and more intense as you go further. Also, it's also a mixture of the Super Mario World underground theme as well. And here's our first victim. I honestly don't remember what it is. Okay, I should remember. Swoopula. Needless to say, Swoopula is exactly who you think he is. A vampire bat. So, in all sense, it's 13 HP, but you might want to be careful. Most of the enemies in this blasted area has items, as you can see here, and not just that, they have badges too, which is a pain in the ass. But I'm telling you to be careful because Swoopula will take your HP, and it does between 4 and 6 damage. Which can be utterly ridiculous at this point in the game. And here we go again, another Swoopula. So, before I show that off... No, wait, I am showing this off right now. I mean, I have to point out a few things that I apologize for being late in... Oh, wait, by the way, Stampede honestly does not work on ground. No, wait, it does, but it's going to miss. So let's just get Vivian. Well, I find that really ironic that you can use Stampede on the ground. And I almost forgot to mention, that's why I left this open. These Swoopulas tend to stick to the very top of the ceiling. So, if you honestly can't reach them, you're gonna have to use the hammer throw and Vivian's Shade Fist, because nothing else is going to reach them if they're stuck to the roof of the ceiling. They're just like the bats in Twilight Town. So what was I saying? Oh yeah! I apologize. Oh my god, damn it! No! No! Oh shit! Why? Oh, why? I just lost half of my life, half of my flower points, and half of my star points. That's gotta be the worst bingo ever. That sucks! But as I was about to say before that bingo happened, I apologize for all the late uploads, and if people are impatient with me, I apologize. That's all I can do, because things are coming out of my control, well, going out of my control. I just recently uploaded another part of Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, but this time not from Twitch. I actually had to use Upload Studio for it. And the same thing's going to be for Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate. It's going to be the final episode, because that game has problems in and of itself. See, here's the thing. I bought the full game, and they will not let me stream the damn thing. I mean, they'll allow me to record only the arcade mode, but they will not let me stream the story mode. Because, unfortunately, the story mode is locked. That may force me to have to buy it again. So yeah, that's the whole gist of that problem. Anyway, as you can see, that's a lot of stuff I bought. So let me just make a shroom fry here. And try to regain some of Vivian's health. And now for the enemies that's before us. These are the, I forgot what their names are. Dry Bones. They aren't like the other bones from Hooktail's Castle, no. You have to actually use magic in order to fell them. Not just any sort of magic, fire magic. Fire's the only thing that can hurt them. Otherwise, they'll do one of two things. Rebuild themselves, or build more enemies. I guess Quake Hammer. So hopefully this will kill that thing. There we go. And if they crumple, well, guess what? That's it. They're defeated. If not, there'll still be one more left and they'll just regenerate. It's really aggravating to beat those things. And you want to know what the worst part is? There's stronger versions of those things here in this place. I'll use a Mango to Life for Mario, so he'll be able to heal. And I'm about to run into an enemy too, so I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Oh, and by the way, I turned off the first attack. Now, as I was saying, I meant to say turn on the first attack badge. So, I'll be able to make a first attack every time. And I won't be susceptible to first attacks. As you can see here. Because if that thing would have hit me, I would have just initiated battle. What we're fighting are golden bullets. Or bombshell bills. That'd be much better. These are stronger than the original bullet bills. Bombshell bills would do 6 regardless of your defense. And we're almost to the bombshell bill blaster. And as you can see here, the first attack badge does its work. I don't get hit because if I would have actually gotten hit, I would have taken 6 damage, and that would have been no good. I'm already at a level where these things are only putting out 1, and this is the first time I saw them. Just so we're clear, the cannons are not in the pit of 100 trials. Yay! Flower points. Oh, damn it! Oh boy. It's just fighting those things again. Now, I just want to warn you, this whole entire chapter is about 5 parts. Because there is several puzzles and a lot, and I repeat, a lot of encounters. And also, may I mention that there are 3 mini-bosses in this game. I mean, in this stage alone. So, yeah. It's gonna be a long part. I mean, a long trip here. And this right here is the Bombshell Bill Blaster. I think I should hammer... Yeah, the Bombshell Bill Blaster. The Bombshell Bill Blaster will constantly unleash bombshell bills until it's destroyed. Unlike the Bullet Bill Blaster, it will shuffle between 1 and 2. And it's basically got a strong, higher HP than the original Bombshell Bill Blaster. Once again, Vivian can pierce defenses, and is definitely a good person for this. Oh! That Bombshell Bill Blaster really did a number on all of us now. But that's okay. We're walking away with 16 star points. Just because of the curse. Alright, now we're going into the next section. Oh, and by the way, if you think this stage is actually cohesive, no, we're in the spike section now. Time. Now, what I mean by cohesiveness is, at first this stage would start off with random encounters. Let me go grab Koops, because this can be rather annoying. Come on. There we go. And now it's the all or nothing badge, which basically increased my attack by 1, or will all the damage has been reduced to 0. God damn it! Alright, anyway, as I was saying, all or nothing just either increase your attack by 1 or reduce all the damage you do to 0. Hence the name of the badge. Anyway, as I was saying, it's not really cohesive because at first, you're dealing with just random encounters. Then you come to this area where you have to follow the carpet, and try to go the right way without running into spikes. And then, there's the next room right here. Oh, this one's gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm gonna go on ahead and save it right here, because the next episode may take me a couple of attempts. This is RPMan985. We're gonna continue the Palace of Shadow in part 54. See you guys next time.